Salim and Tansen. That morning, as always, Salim sat outside his father's food shop in Agra's Moti Bazaar with a pile of onions, a bowl of garlic, and a basket of spinach and potatoes, peeling, chopping, and slicing.
I'm sure a Nawab's son never has to peel onions,
He thought, sniffing.
It's just my luck that my father is the owner of a food shop, but then he's a fantastic cook.
Salim picked up a potato.
One day,
He thought,
father will teach me how to cook, and then I'll stand behind the big stoves and cook delicious meals while someone else peels the onions.
As he worked, Salim sang. It was a singing kind of day. So Salim sang a tune he liked and made up the words along the way.
Peel and chop and slice them too. Every day, that is all I do.
He trilled. He stopped for breath and then sang again.
But can you please tell me why these smelly onions make me cry?
Wow, you sing well,
Said a deep voice. Salim turned to find a tall man standing behind him.
and the words are rather interesting too.
I made them up.
Grinned Salim.
I can see that. But did you make up the tune too?
Salim shook his head.
No, sir. I heard that somewhere. A nice tune, isn't it?
And he hummed it again.
Where did you hear it?
There's an ustad who lives in the lane behind ours. Every morning he practices his music and he often sings this.
Salim grinned.
Different words, of course.
It's Rag Bhairavi.
Oh,
Salim picked up another potato.
I don't know about rags, sir, but I never forget a tune.
The man came and sat down near him. He laced his fingers on his lap and said softly.
Please sing for me, son.
Softly Salim sang all the songs he had heard the ustad sing. Finally, Salim took a deep breath and sang his favorite tune. It always made him think of cloudy skies and the smell of wet earth after the first shower of rain. It was the song he sang when he was alone on the roof of the house, flying a kite. When he stopped, the man said softly,
That is Rag Malhar.
It's the best of all.
It's one of my favorites too.
The man looked thoughtfully at him.
Would you like to learn music, son? And what's your name?
Salim,
The boy said.
my father wants me to learn music, but we can't afford it. So I'm going to be a cook.
Not when you can become a singer.
The man said.
I'll teach you for free. But you'll have to stay with me at the fort.
The fort? Akbar Pasha's fort?
Salim looked disbelievingly at the man.
Yes. Come to the fort this evening with your father and we'll discuss everything.
The man looked around the small street and said.
This is not the place to accept a disciple.
Salim looked suspiciously at the man.
You're not joking, are you?
No.
The man smiled.
I'll leave word with the guards at the gate. Tell them to take you to Mia Tansen's rooms.
Mia Tansen? You?
Salim looked up at the man.
How can you be Tansen? You're not even riding a horse.
Tansen smiled gently at this innocent observation. Salim thought for a moment.
Still, there's no harm in trying. I'll go to the fort today just to see.